Okay, so your setup is exactly the same as chicken carving. The only thing with duck is duck yields 6 packs of food, 6 portions. Chicken does how many portions? 4 portions. So this bird will give you 6 packs. We will all do 6 packs, and after that you take it to the kitchen. Later on they will plate it and serve it to you. Alright? Okay. Setup is exactly the same. First, the trolley with the BB plate and service gear, you bring it to the restaurant. Second round, you bring the gas and the chopping board. You know how to bring it, right? Third, you bring the meat and the sauce. You didn't bring the sauce right now? No problem. We'll do it later. Okay, now let's start. We pick up the meat with the knife and the fork. Where does the fork go? In the stomach cavity. Okay, not straight up. 90 degrees to the meat. And the knife goes just near the neck. Remember, near the neck over here, you've got, you see on your body, you've got a small hole near both the wishbones. Correct? Pick up the meat. Remember, this is much more heavier than your chicken, so you have to be very careful. Drain any fat which is there. Bring the meat down. Now I'm a lefty, so I'll hold the knife in my left hand. This stays here. Very similar to the, what do you call it? Chicken. The only thing is, in chicken, no need, because later on you do plated, no? So we'll bring it back. We don't put any sauce.
Okay.
We bring back. In chicken, you remember, you take out the oyster. Where's the oyster? Over here. In duck, we don't take out the oyster. We cut the oyster with the leg piece. And this leg piece is for 2 customers, not for 1. So how do we do it? Slice the skin. And remember, for chicken, we remove, we go outside the hip joint. We carve outside the joint. Over here, you go with the hip joint. Slightly hard. And with this meat, you are allowed to pierce. With chicken, you never make a hole, right? With the duck, you are allowed to make a hole here. Pierce the knife in and pull the meat out. Because this meat is much more tougher than chicken meat. So you pull the meat out and you slice till the back. Here. For this, now you find the joint. Remember, it will be much more harder than the chicken. The duck has much more stronger muscles and more stronger bones. With the chicken, you just slice the bone, right? With the duck, we separate the bone. So what do? We cut here half, turn it around, and then we don't cut straight, we cut this angle. So it goes like a V shape. So it goes up, this goes up, and this goes down. Correct? Take the meat, bring it to the platter, take the meat and bring it to the platter on top here, on top. Correct? But not all the way top. There's another portion which comes here. Remember, 6 packs, huh? 1, 2, third one will be on top. Do the same thing on the other side. Slice the skin. Cut near the hip joint. Turn the bird. For chicken, we don't turn the bird, huh? For this one, you can turn the bird around. Be very careful when you're cutting here. There's a wing here. The duck wing is much more longer. Be careful, don't chop the wing off. We want it separate. Huh? Okay, flip it over. Same. Okay, 1, 2. So you got 4 packs already. Now for the 6 packs, before you cut the breast, you have to cut the wings. Chicken, the wing and the breast is together, right? For this, the breast is separate from the wing. Take out the wing. Here. Take out the second wing. Yeah. Smells nice? So we can have one portion later. That's the reason people don't like doing duck. It's quite hard. After this, we come to the breast. For the breast, slice in the center, and then we have to slice off the meat from the breast. Now this meat, this side should give me 6 slices. We don't cut the full breast, we cut thin slices. So we should get 6 from here and 6 from here. If you want, you can take off the skin to distribute later for the customer. Now while carving the breast, again depends on your blade. Wherever your blade is, you bring back. So I'll start from here and try and get long slices. Number 1 here. Number 2. 3, 4, it's not a good slice, huh? I don't like it. 5, and 6. I think I can get some more. And be very careful when you're slicing. You have a hand here. Be very careful. Don't pierce yourself. Just a little bit more, maybe for this person. Huh? So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like a cross. Now you do the same thing for the other side. Oh, you want to give the skin? We give later. Skin is very hard. The trick for cutting the meat, always remember, you always cut against the grain. Do you know what's a grain? You know the fiber of the meat? Always cut against the fiber. Don't follow the fiber. For example, you see the fiber here? It's like this, right? So if I cut like this, it will rip. You have to cut, the fiber is going here, you cut against the fiber, not with the fiber. Yeah. And here your portion control really becomes very important. You have to get 6 slices. These the bones are going all twisting everywhere. This slice doesn't look very nice. Not very long. Try and get like this, thin and long slices. It becomes hard as you go along. Another suggestion, a mistake which I did, start putting the skins from that side onwards. Why? Because the wing is smaller than the leg. So he should get more meat. So when you're starting carving, start putting on top, then here, then here. Correct? Portion control one. Now after this, technically in a European restaurant, they don't serve the skin. But you may have many Chinese customers, you may have many customers who are Southeast Asian and they love the skin. I've come to see this in Malaysia. So if they really want the skin, you have to portion control and give the skin to them. Done. Any questions? That's it. After that is done, if your fire is on, if you're doing this table side, your fire is on, you're doing a sauce service. Remember, when you're doing sauce service, you don't pour the sauce. You're not doing a flambe. So you hold the sauce in your left hand, take the service spoon. The service spoon you're serving for sauce, you're using a dessert spoon. Stir if there's a skin on top, you stir it. You pour on the platter, not on the meat. Correct? That's it, done. After that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back with your dinner plates. Take the chopping board, take your knife, go back. From inside, you bring two dinner plates out. Your friend can help you bring 2 more and then 2 more. So you can serve 6 packs. If in your final exams you get duck, usually you don't get duck carving, but if you do, you're allowed to serve 4 packs only. The other 2 packs goes back to the kitchen. Correct? Any questions? All okay?
Can you use this spoon if it's convenient for us?
Yes, you can. I like to use the fork and knife. You can use the spoon for picking up, for transferring the food. All okay, sir? This, usually you don't throw in the bin, you take it back to the kitchen. Because many times if there's a lot of meat here, they can take out. The rest of the bones they can use for making stock. It gives a very excellent base for a soup. Very, very tasty base for a soup. Okay? All done? Start your carvings, please.